All right, it's Tap In with TT. My special guest today is Scarlett. She's in the building. It's so nice to see you again.
It's so nice to see you again, TT.
Oh my God, it's been a while since you and I first met. It's been a while. You came to my office at 395 Hudson Street before you even had a deal, and so much has changed. And that was about what, 6 months ago, maybe?
Yeah, it was 7 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't, man. It was like half a year.
Yeah, yeah. Look at you all sexy, like, oh, what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? They got you in makeup. They got you sexied out. Are you liking this whole new thing that you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love my new life.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
tell me what has changed. So you signed your deal. Mm-hmm. You signed to Epic. I know the last time you and I spoke, you were trying to figure out where you wanted to go. You had so many offers on the table. So now you went to Epic. How is that working out for you?
It's really working out really good because, I've always been an independent artist, like doing everything on my own, distributing my own music, making my own music videos. You know what I mean? And now I got a label that just takes all of that off my shoulders. Now I could just focus on music. Mm-hmm. Like, being an independent artist wasn't easy.
It's hard.
You got to come up with the money on how you going to pay for this music video. This is New York music video. It was hard.
Yeah.
I had to pay that video came up to probably $5,000 total. Uh-huh. And it was like, how am I going to get this money to pay this shit? But I knew, I was previewing it and all the DJs was posting it and shit. I was like, yo, we need this video out.
Yeah.
But nobody knew. I ain't have not $1 to put that shit out.
Yeah.
But so that just goes to show labels really my label really helped me a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And it's part of your grind, though. I think it's part of your journey and the story. Your story. It's people don't understand sometimes what someone's story is until you get to know them.
Yeah.
You never know what someone's going through. Who would have known that, this is New York, you didn't even have $5,000 to shoot the video or to put the video out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have known that, but you believed in yourself, right? And you had a vision for yourself and you knew, okay, I may not have it now, but I'm going to do all that I can to invest in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was it was a crazy journey, man. I'll tell you, man, it's just that hard work do work. The hard work do work. But it pays off. It pays off. People won't even believe it. Consistency, bro, it pay off. You could be broke today, but if you keep on putting in that work, you keep grinding every day, you're going to get somewhere. Feel me? You just got to have that vision. You feel me? You just got to have that belief in you. You just got to believe in yourself 100%. Even when nobody believing in you, your family not believing in you, you just got to just know it for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. When did you know that this is what you wanted to do? Tell me your story. And I feel like me and you had some conversations behind the scenes before you signed your deal. But I wanted to know what was your journey like for you?
My journey, well, it's been a bumpy journey, girl. It was a bumpy journey, and it still is bumpy. You feel me? But I always loved music. You feel me? I always. Being in foster care and stuff, my life was always based around music, you feel me? I never had, family and shit like that. So, my focus, it was just in music all the time. I always knew I need to get up and make this TikTok. Oh, I need to make this TikTok video. I got to go live. I always just knew that. It was just instantly for me. It was like breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It was just instant. This is what I got to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it could get bigger than what it got. I always knew I had support and viewers, but I just didn't know it was going to be this big and could potentially be bigger than this as well. Mm-hmm. My background, at the age 12, I lost my mom. I really didn't have my dad in my life like that.
And that's when you went into the foster care system at 12?
I didn't go into the foster care system yet. I went to live with my aunt because she said she didn't want us to be in the system. She wanted us to be with her. But it was better off me being in the system than me being with my aunt because I was not only going through depression, mental abuse, but I was being sexually assaulted and molested as a little girl. And I was just I knew I just had to get out of that. You feel me? And then at the time, I'm a little girl, so I'm thinking it's okay. You feel me?
Yeah, you didn't know the difference, right? Because you're surrounded by all of this chaos, all of this trauma, but it's normal to you because you don't know you didn't know no different.
And it's like, I couldn't really run to nobody and tell them like, yo, my aunt's boyfriend is sexually abusing me. Because I couldn't even run to my aunt to do it, to tell her, because she knew about it. You feel me? Like, she was okay with it. And then that was just when I knew, like, I didn't have nobody at the time. I'm 12 years old. My mommy, I don't got nobody. So I'm just like, yeah, this is my life. And it was just going downhill, you feel me? At age 16, I got the scar on my lip because I was attacked by my brother. It was just like I felt like the whole family was against me, you feel me? So it was like, damn, I don't really got nobody, you feel me? Then I get to the foster care system, and then it's just like, even then, I'm growing up as a teen.
You're learning yourself. You
Learning
don't know who
myself.
you are.
Yeah, like I don't even know who I am.
You've been through a lot of trauma, so it's hard for you to separate trauma from real life.
And it's just like, I don't even really know how to be an adult. I'm grown. I'm very independent at the time because I had to take care of myself. But it's like, I didn't even know who I was. Like, and it was just like a lot of stuff where I look in the mirror and I hated myself because I hated my lip. I hated it. I look in the mirror, I say, yo, this boy made me ugly. All I feel like is I'm ugly. Like, I'm not beautiful. And it was just like, everything was just dawning on me. Like, it was a horrible, horrible time.
Yeah. I understand your pain and your struggle. I've been through similar situations that you have been through. My mother dropped me off at a friend's house at 14 and never came back. So I kind of raised myself. I had to deal with sexual abuse on that level. So I understand what that does to your mental. And it's never easy to speak your story. And I commend you for having the courage to be so vocal about what happened to you, because there are so many young girls who are going to watch this interview or who is going to see you perform or listen to your music, and you're going to inspire them to just keep going. And I think you have a superpower that's inside of you. And sometimes we don't understand why these things happen to us, but they're not your fault because you were a child. And none of the things that happened to you should have happened to you. You should have been protected. But unfortunately, that wasn't your circumstance. And
sorry to cut you off, TT, but like nowadays, like I still, like when you say should have been protected, I be saying like I wish I did have somebody to protect me when I was a little girl, and I'd be like, damn, like why come my aunt wasn't there for me? You feel me? Like I be thinking that stuff, but then I just be like, I don't know, like I be like, who is gonna protect me? Who is here for me? And then it'd be hard to see who is here for me in my life because it'd be like, there's so many people that was against me in my life, you feel me? So it just be hard.
yes, it's hard for you to trust. I know. It's hard. It's hard for you to trust. Take your time, breathe, take a breather. And it's okay to cry. Take a breather. Breathe in and out. Breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. It's good to let it out.
Like, I was going through so much, you feel me? Right now in my life, I'm trying to get used to everything in my life, you feel me? Just trying to be positive, chase my dreams, but everything that I've been through in my life is still like, it's still bothering me sometimes, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, because you're still young. You're still very young, and all of this is new to you. So you got to give yourself permission to grieve, give yourself permission to feel, and be gentle with yourself. Because all of this is new to you. New people, new surroundings, new money, new fame. All of this is new. And you're coming from a space of severe trauma. And there's a lot of questions that you want answers to, that you may never get answers to. Your aunt probably didn't know any better. She probably thought she was doing the best that she could, even though she didn't. Even though she didn't protect you. She probably didn't know how to.
And then I used to hate her. I used to really hate my aunt, like, and just be like, why you hating me so much? Like, I was just a kid. Why you hate me so much? Why you didn't want to love me? You feel me? But it's just like, I don't even want to hate my aunt no more. I just want to just forgive her for real and just move on, because it's just going to keep affecting me with other people.
But understand, it was never about you. It was never about you. It was how she felt about herself. Unfortunately, you were just placed in that environment, and the trauma affected and impacted your life in such a way that was horrific. But it was never about you. You are not the mistake. You are not the problem. You are a God-given gift to this earth. You are divine. You are here for a purpose. And unfortunately, things happen to us that's unfair and is not our fault. And I hope you can hear that from me. Because it was never about you. Okay? And I really want you to believe that.
You're making me cry, TT.
Woo! So,
I'm sorry.
whew. But I think it's important from young girls to hear these conversations, because you never know who life is going to be changed from this interview. And the most greatest gift you can give yourself is living in your truth and being transparent with your story. Because that's when the real healing will take place. And as you're discovering yourself and as you're learning, I hope you take time to give yourself those moments that you need, for yourself.
Yeah, but can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Everything in my life that I've been through, and then to be here today, it just be like, bro, I never stopped. When I was broke, when I was in the parking lot making TikTok videos, trying to get a deal, trying to get noticed, I'm glad I never gave up on myself. I'm getting emotional again. No, but like, I'm just so glad. A lot of people, right, TT, they go through things and they don't want to fight no more for themselves. They don't want to fight. They don't want to keep going. They don't want to try. People just give up. They say, oh, well, my family gave up on me. The world don't care about me, so fuck it. And they just give up. But I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Because you have a supernatural strength. You're a miracle. You're a miracle. That comes from God. That comes from the divine. That comes from, there is a purpose for your life. You are here and you're survived the most horrific things for a reason. You're a star. You're a star. What someone thought they could do to prevent you from being a star, you are a fucking star. And here you are with a microphone in front of you, hanging out at Fashion Week, performing on biggest stage, having one of the biggest producers stand behind you. And here you are, a rising fucking star. Pat yourself on the back.
Like, speaking of the fashion thingy, the VMAs, right, TT? I went to the VMAs and I looked at my Mona. I said, Mona, bro, I know you here every year, so you used to this, but I can't believe I'm 10 feet away from all of these people.
Yeah.
And I was just in a crowd, just watching them. But I said, yo, next year I'm going to be there on that stage next year. Yeah. And I cried. I ain't going to lie, I cried because I remember when this was just a dream. I was like, damn, I want to be this. I want to do this. I want to make it. And it just be amazing, bro, to see. I ain't gonna lie, like, it's lit. Like, you know, like, for real. Like, and it's just like, people don't think it's possible.
It is so possible.
People don't think it's possible for them, but it is possible for you. It really is possible. Like,
And you're deserving of it. That's the part. You're deserving of every moment that you're getting. You deserve it. So as you go to the red carpets, I saw you at the Tommy Hilfiger fashion show. I be seeing you everywhere, girl. I run into you at different places. Yeah. When you're in those moments, take just what you did at the MTV Awards. Just embrace those moments and tell yourself, I deserve to be right here. I deserve to be sitting next to the biggest. I deserve that hug from Cardi B. I deserve that song produced by the biggest producer in the game.
Yes.
Because you deserve it.
And then speaking of the biggest producer in the game, Swizz Beatz.
Yeah.
We gotta really be real. Like, Swizz Beatz is the most important person to me. Yeah. Like, for real. Like, he, like, was a big major help in my career. Mm-hmm. Like, he changed my life in a different way. Swizz Beatz. Like, he's a good guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and he doesn't want anything from
He didn't
you.
even sign me. I was telling him, sign me. Yeah. He's like, I ain't signing you. He said, we're going to get you a big deal. We ain't going to sign. He said he didn't want to sign me because he didn't want to feel like he owned me. Yeah. Like, he said, no, you worked too hard to get here. And I don't want to take you. Like, I don't want to sign you. Or
I want to help you.
I want to help you. Yeah. And be a part of
the process.
And he's still a part of it today, even after the deal.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
Did he connect you with Mona?
He did, yes.
Yeah.
He connected me with Mona. He connected me with D, the best management ever.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like ever since I met Swizz Beatz, my life just been getting greater and skyrocketing. Mm-hmm. It's like, I got stories to tell you. Like, I don't even know if I should. Man, let me tell you. I'll tell you this. This is something I'm going to tell you. Mm-hmm. When I met Swizz Beatz, I was homeless. That's a fact. I left PA because, I was in the system and I was ended up at PA. I left PA. I was in a program called Independent Living. Uh-huh. After you age out of the system, they give you this program to, like, help you live and survive. And I said, it's either I'm going to stay in PA and let them take care of me, feed me, clothe me, or I'm going to go to New York and chase my dreams. I said, I got to take that risk. I'm tired of being here. Like, you feel me? Went to New York. I didn't know if I was going to make it or not. Met up with these people and been grinding. Dropped that song and it took off. It took off, right? But as it's taking off, I'm still going through real life problems. So everybody on social media and on the internet think I'm this big artist and but they don't know I don't even got no money.
Yeah.
I'm broke and I don't got a place to live. And so I met Swizz Beatz. He didn't even know what was going on. He was just trying to support me and be a part of me. And I was like, I was just not telling him. But I was like, Swizz, bro, this is what's going on. I ain't got nowhere to stay. Like, I don't know what to do. That same day, he got his people, they called me and took me to my own place and shit. They got me my setup, my own nice little place. And then after that, we just been grinding on the road.
Wow.
But
you see how God will put those people into your life and you don't even know when, where, or how they will come. But if you just believe, he will put angels in your path that you don't even know existed. Mm-hmm. And look.
And I used to pray for a team. When I was in there, when I was doing Glizzy Gobbler went viral, right? And it took over TikTok. It did good. That shit got 7 million on TikTok views. And when I was doing that, I always knew I had the bars, I had the talent. But I said, there's something I'm missing. Yo, I need a team. A real team. I need somebody to help me here. I can't do this by myself. But I was like, God, like, it's easy to get people that just come in because they know you got the talent, so they going to be the manager. But I said, God, like, I want a good team, a real team, not just people that's just going to use me. Like, you feel me? I need an actual team that care about me as a
And
person.
understand the business.
And understand the business. If anything, God, a little sprinkle of they're already in the business. Like, give me people that's already up there. Like, please make it easier. You know? And then it's just like, it's crazy how exactly what I prayed for came by the hands of Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
He came and it was like everything. And you know what he always tell me? He said, don't rush greatness. He says, never rush it. Stop worrying about this. Stop worrying about that. You're going to get there. Because I used to watch This Is New York. I'd be like, when is This Is New York going to blow up? When is it? He said, bro, don't rush it. It's going to work. It's going to work. And then it was just like, with this management, he found me a manager. Because, you know, Swiss a producer. He can't be on the road with me every day. You feel me? He got his own stuff going on. So I always be like, where's my manager? He got it.
Yeah.
But he said it takes time. It takes a process. But I'm glad that I went through what I went through. And I'm glad, like, I'm learning now to have patience, trust the process. And it's just like,
but that's hard, right?
It's hard.
It's hard.
It ain't easy.
It's especially the trust part, right? Mm-hmm. Because the trust part is hard for someone who've been in that type of environment to trust that process. But you've shown that you have the capability to trust the process because you believed in something greater. Mm. Your need to succeed birthed from your environment. Mm. You knew, I didn't want to be like that. So subconsciously, you put in your head, I'm going to be better.
Yo, let me tell you something, right? Every when I was in PA, I walk outside and I just like in the hometown I was in, I'd walk outside every day and be like, I gotta get out of here. And I would walk outside every day and be like, with my ring light, about to make my videos, but I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So when I started to do promotions and stuff on TikTok, because I was getting a lot of views, scrapping up money, I'd go broke. I'd go to New York for a weekend, like 2 days, get a hotel at the Millennium Hotel. And I wasn't even doing nothing in New York. I just wanted to be there.
You wanted the environment, the energy.
And I'd go broke every time and come back to PA. I'd be like, damn, I need to make some more money, get the fuck out of here again. But you know what, though? You're right. That energy, that environment, I wanted to be out of PA. Like, I wanted to leave that town. Yeah. I just knew I had to go.
You didn't want to be a product of the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
so your success spun from your need to be better. There was this desire, this fire in you that didn't die out. Mm-hmm. That's why you're different. That's why you're blessed. That's why you survived the worst of the worst. So there's nothing that you can't handle in this process because you already experienced the worst. So what do you have to be afraid of?
I just be afraid of failing.
Yeah. And that's understandable because everyone has failed you. So you know what failure looks like. But you've already survived the worst of the worst. So if you fail, guess what you know how to do?
Survive.
Get the fuck back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what you know. So no matter what happens in your life, you lose a record deal, you don't have a hit record, whatever.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Guess what? I'm just saying, but guess what? You gonna know you gonna be okay. You going to know how to get the fuck back up.
I know I'm always... One thing I know, you can't force it. It's just gonna happen. But I just know that I'm gonna always get up.
And girl, your music is so diverse. You got so many bops. I know people... So, and I know you dropped a new record. What's the official name?
No Statements.
No Statements. But you have more music that is so diverse. Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy. Like, I can't wait for people to really, like, see what you're capable of doing. Like, even when you get in your bag, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got all types of records.
All types of records. That is so different. It's so different. That's why I'm like, people are going to be really surprised at the diversity your music has.
Yeah. And then it's just like, I got so much music, like, and it's one thing to have songs and it's another thing to have hits.
Yeah.
I got so much hits
Yeah.
that when you hear them, it's just crazy.
I didn't hear no statements before though. Did you just cook that record up?
I cooked that record up after I signed my deal.
Okay.
I made it. It was by accident.
Really?
It was some freaky shit at first. It was some pop that. Hey, get it, hoochie mama. But then it like, I had to check myself. I said, hold on, this can't be the next one. Like, this is New York. I can't switch too fast. Let me still keep it street.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was just like, all right. So D was like, all right, well then let's wrap this studio session up. I was like, hold on, I got something. Then I just started, it just happened naturally. I was like, caught with her. Heard he got hit with her. Nigga got left with her. And then they just started, and I was like, hold on. I walked out the studio, I walked out the booth, everybody in the studio like,
Wow.
I was like, yeah, we got one. We got one.
Who produced it?
Who produced it? I don't know.
Yeah. Was he in the studio or someone sent you the beat?
So, all right, so I get my own beats, and I use BeatStars.
Yeah.
I just find my own beat. I produce my own songs. I don't produce the beat, but I be producing my own songs.
Yeah, you know how to put them together.
I put
and
it
all
together,
of that.
pick the beat, write the words, and like we got it off some beat called BeatStars app. But that's where I get all my beats from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even This Is New York.
And you know how to orchestrate. You know how you want to sound.
Yes.
You have a vision for each song.
Yes, and it can't be forced. So that's why, like, I did some songs off Swiss Beats' beats, but it had to be the ones that I could do.
Yeah.
It couldn't be.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Swiss, you can send me these, but I gotta pick the one I want.
Yeah.
I gotta pick the one that's gonna work.
You're like, I can't force it. I love you. You're my dog. You changed my life.
You changed my life, my nigga. I'll do anything for you, but
I can't rap on all your beats.
nah, we got some crazy. Me and Swiss got something crazy.
I love that.
Yeah.
What else you got cooking?
EP done. Nice. Album is also done.
Wow. When you dropping an EP?
This year.
Okay.
And the album's dropping this year.
Oh, well, we only got 3 months left, so you working.
Oh. Maybe this year is the EP and then the album is the beginning of...
Next year?
Let me not tell y'all that. I'm telling y'all too much.
Well, you just working. Let's put it like that.
Yes.
You're working and you have music that is coming and visuals that are going to support the music. You're shooting a lot of videos.
Yeah, and I got a lot of features coming as well.
Ooh.
But artists, that is so hard.
Who? Can you share?
Which one could I share? I don't think I could share anything.
All right, well, we're going to have to wait and see what those features look like.
Yes.
Because I know some that you really wanted to work with. So I'm crossing my fingers those happen for you.
And can we just shout out Cardi B for no reason? Shout out to the Queen Cardi B. She just dropped a new song, Bongos.
Cardi loves you too, by the way.
Yeah, I love Cardi, you know. I always got to say it because it's like, she's really that girl like from the Bronx that really like made it. Yeah. She inspired all of us, but especially the ones, you know, especially from the Bronx. You look at Cardi, you be like, nah, we could be just successful. Like, cause she made a way. Like, you feel me? Like, she came from nothing.
From the bottom.
And made it to the biggest.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, listen, you know you got a home whenever you want to come back.
You know I'm going to be back bothering you, TT.
Every time I see you like, TT, call me. I'm like, you got my number. I don't be wanting to bother you because I know you move around a lot, but you know you can always call me.
Definitely.
Even if it's just, you know, you need some therapy sessions. I'm good at that.
You know what? This interview we just did today, it really felt like therapy to me. It felt like I could talk to you and tell you how I feel. Like, you know, with all this music and all of this traveling and shows, it's hard for me to really, like, give back to me, like, which I'm grateful because it was a point in time I prayed for this, but like just self-checking me and just how I'm doing today. Am I emotionally okay? Am I, so that this conversation really was like needed. Feel me? Appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. But I do want to encourage you to take those moments for yourself. Mm-hmm. I tell all my rap girls this. I have a deep appreciation for women in this business because I know how hard it is for us. In front of the camera, behind the scenes, it's a tough business. And it is so tough on women. Mm-hmm. Just women in all walks of life. The world is not fair to us, especially Black women. So we have to be there for each other. We have to show up for each other. And we have to take moments with ourselves to recenter. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't, it will burn you. So always give yourself that, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes, like, hey, guys, glam, step out. I need 10 minutes. Let me put on a deep breathing meditation. I need 10 minutes to just recenter and let all the anxiety and fears and tension out of my body so that I could recenter. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a better artist. And when you're centered, you reach your highest potential creatively. So that's very important. If I can give you that one advice, is to try to find those small moments to recenter yourself, to take it all in.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the advice I want to leave with you today.
This was probably my favorite one today. Well, yeah. TT, I appreciate you so much more today. For real.
And Scarlett's, everybody, we're going to be checking for her new EP and, of course, her new single, No Statements, is out now. Mm-hmm. All right, Top 97.